I want to talk specifically about alleles and transition from one analogy of books that I've been using frequently to talking about how we might use them for Punnett squares. Let's say that we have a dominant and recessive allele. For this, instead of using capital and lowercase letters, I'm honestly just going to use colors to help represent it a little bit better. Some people struggle with letters to be able to put them all into a shape, and I thought that possibly having colors might simplify it a little bit further. My wife hates Punnett squares, so we'll try to see if this helps. In looking at it, this is a magnetile. I stole it from my children. In looking at it, I'm going to treat it like it's a Punnett square. You pretty much draw a 2x2 grid. And then you will put the alleles on the edges of the square. In this one, we're doing a dihybrid cross, which is a very, very common cross that you see in and of tests. When you do this, you pull this one over and this one down, and you fill in that box, so that box would be blue entirely. Then this one comes across and this one comes down. So first you have blue and then you have red. Boom and boom. Blue comes down, red comes across. Blue comes down, red comes across. And then you have red and red. If you'll notice, it's still 50-50. Right? Because you have 50-50 represented here, but the way that the boxes work themselves out creates different probabilities based on the children that you could potentially have. For example, I'm going to get rid of these alleles so we can just look at the Punnett squares themselves. This one right here is 100%. So it is homozygous dominant. This is homozygous recessive. And this is heterozygous. It is dominant and recessive. We're going to come back tomorrow to interpret what the probabilities of this specific cross are.